Elementary school. There's a UFC fighter. His last name is Feely, and that's what he goes by, Touchy Feely. Yeah. Sometimes cops act there in elementary school too. I've seen that a lot. Yeah, true.
And then how many guys do you hear about that do something inappropriate, or they get mad and they use the curse word, right? How often does that happen?
You mean law enforcement officer or the people?
How many people get in the news, or you hear about a cop that got upset and yelled at somebody? Or,
you mean being discourteous? The word that actually gets cops in trouble when you put it on the complaint?
It's a little bit of trouble, right? But how many times do you hear about that?
I mean, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot.
Like how many times? What's a lot to you?
Every single day, a new video.
Every single day, new video from the whole nation.
Entire nation.
Right. So it's probably, what percentage of interactions do you think turn out with a negative turnout that you hear about? What do you think the percentage is? It's going to be extremely low. Extremely low. I probably contacted 50 people today, including.
You take anyone to jail today?
No.
No. Those are good statistics.
Not really. Maybe I missed a crime.
Well, I mean, yeah, for law enforcement, it's not good statistics, but at the same time, yeah.
Why do you think I take something to jail for?
Can I ask you a question now?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. I'm
just saying, because you're saying all these things.
Right.
But it doesn't seem like they're very well thought through.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough, right? I ask every law enforcement officer this one question, and I'm finding a pattern here. There are 5 fundamental freedoms within the First Amendment. This is not an opinion. It's part of your job to know this. What are they?
This is a loaded question here.
No. It's so simple, bro.
Which one? Tell me which one.
The 5 fundamental freedoms of the First Amendment. What are they?
What are they? I don't know. Tell me. You tell me.
Bro, that's part of your job. You swore an oath to that.
Bro, I told you it's a loaded question.
You see what I'm saying? It's not a loaded question.
Of course it is. What's up, sir? How are you? I'm just awesome. I know. I'm just trying to talk to the guy. He's trying to load me up. How'd you been?
It's a legitimate question because this is actually part of your job, bro. You're supposed to know this because you actually swore an oath to this. You swore an oath to this.
I know you don't like me just because I wear a uniform.
That's not true, bro. That's not true. That's not true.
So why would you ask me a loaded question that you think I would get wrong?
That is part of your job.
Why would you ask me the question?
That's part of your job.
Why would you ask me the question?
So, how long? I see you got 2 French fries, right? So,
nice way to put it.
Yeah.
That's respectful.
No, that's not true. That's not true because a law enforcement officer is the one that taught me that.
Yeah.
Bro, don't get a negative thought about me, bro. Like, don't. I have not.
You made fun of my name.
Feely, touchy feely?
Yeah, you made fun of my name.
I wasn't making fun.
It was disrespectful, rude. Why would you do that? You think I'd be happy about that?
I think there's a fighter with the last name Feely. His nickname is Touchy Feely.
What begins as a calm conversation feels almost routine. Just a citizen and a police officer discussing statistics, daily encounters, and the claim that negative interactions with law enforcement are rare compared to the thousands of contacts officers make every day. The tone is relaxed, even friendly, but everything changes when a simple question is asked. The citizen requests something basic: the 5 freedoms protected by the First Amendment. The officer pauses, calling it a loaded question before admitting he doesn't know. In that moment, the atmosphere shifts. What started as casual discussion turns into a deeper question about accountability and whether those sworn to protect constitutional rights truly understand them.
Yes, I didn't mean it as disrespect. Yeah, you don't have to get all up in your feelings, bro. These are just legitimate questions. Just like the First Amendment was a legitimate question.
You're not hurting my feelings.
And I know this at the top of my head. You're the one that's supposed to know this, right? You're the one that's supposed to know this because you swore an oath to get that job, did you not?
I did.
You did. And this is part of your job. You swore an oath to this. But why do you not know it?
What was the oath I swore?
You swore an oath to protect and defend the Constitution. Did you not?
I swear to the 5 First Amendments? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely you did. You know what the Second Amendment is, right?
No, I don't. Tell me.
You know what it is.
I don't, man. Tell me.
This is kind of sad, bro, because you have your 2 chevrons, right? You have your 2 chevrons, and you don't even know what the First Amendment is. Think about that, though. This is actually part of your job, and you don't know it.
You're assuming that.
It's true. You said you didn't know it. You said.
Yeah, a little bit.
I see you.
Is it my body language that's doing it? Is that what it is?
You're responsible.
Yeah. All
Freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, and freedom to petition your government for a redress of grievances. That means I can bellyache. Even if I'm being rude or whatever, I'm not under policy. You guys, when you guys are rude sometimes, and I gotta say, your body, you're not being rude, like, you're not being, how would I say, intimidating.
The moment doesn't end with silence. The auditor calmly steps forward and explains what the officer could not, breaking down the 5 freedoms protected by the First Amendment: speech, press, religion, assembly, and the right to petition the government. He makes it clear this ISNT trivia or trap, these rights are the very foundation of the oath every officer takes. The officer grows defensive, suggesting the question was meant to embarrass him, but the auditor remains steady, insisting the goal is education, not humiliation, and through the camera's lens, the irony becomes impossible to ignore.
But you are being defensive, and I don't mean to come off as defensive. No, these are not loaded questions.
We started out meeting each other, you made fun of my name, and then you worked into adding me a loaded question, asking me a loaded question.
That was not a loaded question, man. It's a legitimate question, bro, and you're going to see this later on, and you're going to realize how important it is that question is, bro.
Important to who?
So, when you ask me, it should be important to you, because this is part of your job, man. You swore an oath to do. No, you swore an oath to protect and defend the Constitution.
Have you ever protected somebody's freedom to assembly?
Always, every day.
You do? How do you do it?
Well, I just remind people that they have these certain rights. That, see, I believe that freedom should be the topic on every dinner table in America every single night, right? Right or wrong? Isn't the foundation of this country built on freedom?
Yeah.
Right? So
you can say that.
Right, and so I believe that freedom should be the topic on every single dinner table in America every single night. That means we the people should be talking to our families.
Why don't you just talk to your kids about their day?
Hey, bro, football statistics and baseball statistics are a lot. What's your favorite football team?
I don't follow football.
What's your favorite baseball team, or hockey or NASCAR or whatever?
I don't follow it.
Statistics. We seem to know more about bullshit like Marvel movies. We take our kids to the theaters, Disney, all kinds of shit. We're entertained. But what we're not doing as a people in this country, bro, is learning what our rights are.
You're saying that we all do that. It's not true.
Well, it's not true for me because I know a lot more about the Constitution than you do.
Well, you think you do.
I think I do. You're right. What is the Ninth Amendment? What is the Ninth Amendment? What is the Ninth Amendment? Right here, right now. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna teach you the Ninth Amendment.
Recording you with a cell phone?
No. Asking you these important questions that you swore no to, and you're supposed to know this. What is the Ninth Amendment? What's the Ninth Amendment? But you swore no to this, bro. You swore no to this.
Answer my question. What have you done specifically to defend this?
I'm doing it. You're looking at it. I'm practicing.
Recording me is defending me.
Is this not my right to do so?
I didn't say that.
Is this not my right to do so?
Nobody said that.
Is it my right to do so? What's not forbidden is allowed.
You still didn't answer the question.
What's not forbidden? So let me tell you.
You have talking points. You're like a politician trying to get a job.
No, that's not true. Because you know what? You want to hear something crazy? Out of all the cops that I've asked about the First Amendment, only one knew it. You know how he learned it? From my channel. And I don't get paid by the government. As a matter of fact, you get a welfare check, bro. I'm not shaking at all. Yeah, you do, because you work for the system. You get the same.
Did I get a welfare check when I was in the military?
You get a welfare check now. You get a welfare check now. But you're asking me if I get paid from the government, right?
No, I didn't ask you. I never asked you that. I asked you what you did to defend the nation.
Well, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Teaching people that.
Recording me with a cell phone is defending this Constitution.
Yeah, bro, how are you defending the Constitution when you don't even know it? Fair enough, right?
Well, you guys are coming at me, so I'm probably gonna stop talking to you now.
No, bro, let me just say this. I've been doing this for a long time, bro, and there's a reason why I got 600,000 supporters, not subscribers, supporters, because, and I gotta tell you, most of the people that follow me are men between 35 to 55 and throughout the entire nation, bro. I got people that follow me in Canada, Australia, the UK.
Canada, 51st state?
Not yet.
Governor Trudeau? That guy?
I don't like to get into politics. Like, in reality, I'll just say this, bro. In reality, if everybody knew not to believe in masters, but to believe in themselves and empower themselves with the understanding of what the Constitution is, bro, it is an empowerment, bro.
That's the thing, though. Our channels are based completely on the whole opposite side of politics. That has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the Constitution.
Yeah, man. It's simple. The Constitution. Would you not agree it's a good thing? Can I educate you on the 9th Amendment?
I really don't. I don't really want to talk to you guys anymore.
So the 9th Amendment. We have rights as a people that are not enumerated in the first 8 amendments, right? That means
That's the Constitution.
that means we have rights that are not even talked about yet, right? So, because like I said earlier, what's not forbidden is allowed. But yeah, man, you're
Don't ever go in the back seat.
The conversation doesn't stop there soon. The focus shifts to another rarely discussed part of the Constitution, the 9th Amendment. Once again, the officer struggles to explain it. The auditor patiently steps in, describing how the amendment protects rights that aren't specifically written in the Constitution. The idea is simple but powerful. Just because a right isn't listed doesn't mean it doesn't exist. As the camera keeps rolling, the discussion turns more philosophical, raising an uncomfortable truth. Many people can recite sports stats or celebrity news, yet know very little about the rights that protect their own freedom.
And I didn't mean to come off as being rude in any way, man. You know, this is just a conversation, man. As a matter of fact, let me just say this: this gentleman right here, I think I was being, I was rude to him a long time ago, bro. But today we had a good conversation. Huh?
You know which video it is?
It was a long time ago, bro. It was a long time ago. I was mean to you. You don't remember? You didn't watch it? You didn't watch it? Or?
I know what incident it was.
Yeah? Was I an asshole, bro? Be honest.
Talking to me?
I was.
Call me a name, but whatever.
I was an asshole, bro.
We had a few more run-ins, and then we were always good after. You and the guy is, I have to talk to Jack.
I don't talk to the KC camera boy guy. He's a fucking punk.
I don't know his name, but
Word. Yeah. You're good. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Word. Yeah, you're good.
one of the other
You're
guys,
good.
though, we started running into him a lot too.
But I can't let you go without asking you too, man.
You already asked me.
The First Amendment.
Yeah.
Today? I didn't ask you today. Did
I was
I?
the first person to ask.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're gonna know it next time I talk to you?
Yeah.
What's the 9th Amendment? We have rights that are not talked about or enumerated within the first 8. That means what's not forbidden is allowed. That means, like, for instance, parental rights fall under that, right? Dude, these are things that I believe that nobody in this country is really talking about. We're worried about politics. We're worried about all kinds of shit. That is the most important shit in the nation, bro. Once we all know it, it helps you guys and it helps us, bro. Seriously. You're dope.
Thank you.
Wait, hey, this gonna be on the news. This gonna be on the news, bro. This gonna be on the news. We're working for the news. Hey, why do people want to lick boots so much, bro? They think because you're being recorded that it's a bad thing, right?
You get used to it. That's the thing.
You're already used to it. This guy's not, man.
My sergeant was telling me earlier.
He's used to being recorded. You're not yet, man. You think of it as a negative thing, and it's not, bro.
You guys are rude.
You're rude.
I'm not rude.
Nah, you actually, you didn't raise your voice, nothing. You all right, but you were just defensive, man. You're defensive.
I started asking loaded questions and you were being...
That's not a loaded question.
That's a loaded question. Come on, let's talk.
You're tripping. You're tripping. You're tripping, bro. I hope your shoelaces are tight, because you're tripping, bro.
By the end of the encounter, the tension slowly fades. The officer admits the situation feels uncomfortable, while the auditor stresses that conversations like this should happen more often. Freedom, he says, should be discussed at every dinner table, because understanding rights benefits both citizens and law enforcement. The officer may not have known the answers at first, but the interaction highlights an important truth: knowledge of the Constitution is essential for everyone. The encounter ends calmly, leaving viewers with a final reminder that awareness, education, and accountability are key to preserving freedom.